So for myself, I feel like some solutions would be, for one, to expand on financial literacy programs. For me personally, I applied to college, and I remember my mama saying, "Okay, you have to apply for FAFSA because I don't got no money." And I was like, "Okay, apply for FAFSA. I'm thinking I'm gonna get some money. I didn't get not a dime from FAFSA. So, so yeah, I think that expanding on financial literacy programs and actually teaching kids, like, okay, if you go to college, this is how much debt you could possibly get into, but also teaching them that you don't have to go to the most expensive school. For me personally, I went to Fayetteville State because of a financial need. I actually wanted to go to Winston-Salem, but because Winston-Salem is not a North Carolina Promise School and they have a lot more, their tuition is a lot more than Fayetteville State, I ended up at Fayetteville State because I knew what I could afford financially. So I think that teaching children how to manage their money and how to set themselves up for success financially is definitely important. I also think that we should increase the access to emergency aid and micro grants. This is just little aid, $300, $400 of money that we can give students a little peace of mind. You know, sometimes you fall on hard times, and just even that little $500 is a lot, and I think it's great. Also, you know, the mental health aspect. If you can't pay your bills, it can make you depressed. It can make you do crazy things. And I think that we also need to have support. And, you know, I think Fayetteville State does do a good job of that, but it is a solution. So for reflection on the research process, this topic basically just made me realize that this has been going on for years, and that people are struggling to pay for their debt. People have degrees now and they're still paying college debt, and they are successful doctors and lawyers, and they still have to pay college debt. And I personally just realized that I can see why someone wouldn't want to go and pursue higher education, because it feels like I'm trying to better myself, I'm trying to get this degree, but I'm also having to pay all this money. And it's like one more thing after the other. And it's like on top of already struggling in college, it just makes it harder. And I feel like there needs to be a stop put to this, because if I'm already going to struggle academically, the least I could do is not have to struggle financially.